What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the monthly update for Newcastle County, Delaware. So it is now November's report. Let's get right into it. So, as for those who've seen the previous reports, see that there's been quite a big decrease in inventory over the last pretty much generally the last year. So with that being said, in November, the total inventory dropped to under 2,000 units, which is the least amount for sale in the past 10 years. So that's, quite a bit of houses that are not for sale anymore. With the lack of inventory, it's definitely making it a seller's market. So, just continue with that trend. The inventory accumulation, or the months of supply of houses, is now at 3.5, which, I mean, that's it's a 23.9% decrease over last year. So it's a massive decrease. So it'll be interesting to see how the year finishes out, because typically December is the least amount of inventory, the least amount of inventory accumulation. So we'll see if next month's numbers actually are actually lower than this, because typically they are in the past. I mean, if they are, this will be some of the lowest numbers ever. Well, we'll have to check back in to see if that is true for December's numbers. Pending units, there's 503 in November, so just over 500 is an increase over the previous year, 3.5% increase. So that's definitely definitely a plus. I mean, those numbers probably would be higher if there was more houses for sale, honestly, but because of the lack of inventory, I bet you a lot of people got pushed into buying in houses in December. So the amount of units that settled in November, 524, so that's about a little over 12.5% increase over the previous year. Pretty much just continuing with the trend. Total volume settled, 128 million. So that's another good increase, about 8.7% increase over the previous year. Median settled price, 219,000. So that's come down slightly over last year, and we've seen this trend actually quite a bit over the past year, that prices have actually been coming down in the median settled price, but houses, there's still not enough houses for sale. So you would kind of wonder why that is. Like, why aren't houses going up in price with all this lack of supply? And obviously there's many theories behind it, whether that's be that appraisers aren't appraising properties where they should be because they're being overly cautious over what happened back in 2008, 2007, and so on. Others are just saying maybe they shouldn't be that high priced to begin with. So there's obviously many theories. You can comment below what you think, what the reason is, why we're seeing such a lack of supply of houses, but prices of houses have actually gone down in the past 5 months over year. So that's interesting. So continuing with the average settle price, a decrease, about 3.6%. It was 244,000 was the average price. So you can definitely see that's definitely prices are coming down a little bit. But so the next one here we have is the average settle price over the original price. It's actually the last report that we have. That number is actually increased. Not much. It went from 94.6% to 94.7%, which indicates that maybe buyers aren't buying the houses. They're not offering well below what they're asking, but maybe sellers are just lowering their asking price right off the bat. So they're getting pretty close to what they're asking for, which is what this report here is saying, but the prices are coming down from what they were year over year. So sellers are actually willing to sell their houses at a lower price, which is pretty interesting, of why that's happening. Sometimes when you look at a small span of time, you can't really put together a theory or analysis of what's actually going on. But when it's month after month, if we can continue to see this until the end of the year, until the beginning of next year, that could indicate some pretty interesting things in the market about why prices are coming down, and inventory is also coming down. So while demand is actually up, so we'll see. We'll see what that is. So that's pretty much what's been going on in the county. Comment below, what your thoughts are on what's going on in the county, whether you're buying, selling, or you're not even in the county. Just what's going on in your area. Let us know below. Feel free to subscribe. That way you don't miss next month's update on the market. Be sure to give this video a like, and check out any other videos I have on real estate. I do real estate videos like this every month on the market. I also do videos on just how to real estate, like just basic general information on real estate, whether it's come to buying a house, how to flip a house, quite a few different things. And then also I do like a lot of drone videos for sale, for houses that are for sale. So feel free to check them out as well. So until next time, guys, though, we'll see you later.